Do you wonder why people have lost faith in our country's justice system? We've seen patriots fast tracked in the summer and put in prison over hurty words on Facebook and being a part of the riots. Now, Ricky Jones, a former labor counselor, has seen his trial date, which was supposed to be today, delayed until August. What a disgrace. In today's video, we will discuss this all whilst going over all of the latest news from across the country. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. The trial of suspended labor counselor Ricky Jones, accused of encouraging violence during last summer's riots, has been postponed by 7 months, in what many view as a troubling delay. Jones faces charges of encouraging violent disorder for his speech. He delivered to a crowd in Wollo on August 7th. Last year, in footage that went viral online, Jones referred to disgusting Nazi fascists and declared we need to cut their throats and get rid of them. His trial, originally scheduled to begin on Monday at Snaresbrook Crown Court, has now been delayed until August 11th. Following an application to break the trial fixture, Judge Oscar Del Fabro approved the delay last week. Jones, who was suspended from the Labor Party after the incident, had pleaded not guilty to the charge during a court appearance last September. Initially remanded in custody, he is now out on bail. Crown Prosecutor Jazat Narl stated when the charge was first announced. Jones was filmed addressing a crowd in Woolham Stowe on Wednesday, 7th August, during which he appeared to make remarks and a gesture to encourage others to act violently towards patriot protesters. We remind all concerned that criminal proceedings are active and that he has the right to a fair trial. It is extremely important that there should be no reporting commentary or sharing of information online which could in any way prejudice these proceedings. The 7-month postponement of Jones's trial raises serious concerns about the fairness and efficiency of the judicial process. This case stands in stark contrast to other instances where individuals on the opposite side of similar events were fast-tracked through the courts and sentenced swiftly. The delay not only undermines public confidence in the justice system, but risks conveying a perception of unequal treatment. Justice delayed is justice denied, not just for the alleged victims of Jones's incendiary rhetoric, but also for the public, which deserves timely resolution of such serious cases. While the right to a fair trial must always be upheld, it is unacceptable that a case involving allegations of violent incitement during a period of social unrest should take over a year to reach court. This sluggish response contrasts sharply with the expedited handling of cases involving patriot protesters, many of whom were sentenced almost immediately after being charged. This inconsistency is a stark reminder of the need for a legal system that is not only impartial, but also perceived to be so. Justice must be seen to be applied evenly regardless of political affiliations or the nature of the protest involved. Anything less erodes trust in the very institutions meant to uphold the rule of law. In other news, Jordan Peterson has issued a stark warning about the state of freedom of expression in Britain, claiming the UK has gone further with threats to free speech than maybe anywhere in the West. The author made the comments to the media and described the situation as a calling. His comments come as Keir Starmer prepares to welcome Donald Trump back to the White House, with the Prime Minister having recently praised the depth of friendship between the two nations. Starmer has faced controversy for Labour's refusal to launch a national inquiry into grooming gangs in the UK, which saw mostly Pakistani men groom, traffic, and rape young white girls. Peterson said it's exactly what you'd expect from someone who holds his position is nothing new. I think in the UK, things have gone farther with regards to threats to freedom of expression than maybe anywhere in the West. Although Canada is doing its best to play catch-up, maybe New Zealand, it's in keeping with his ethos. It's not surprising, and it's appalling. He added, there's hard questions that need to be asked about and answered about multiculturalism, and no one's willing to have the discussion, but it needs to be had, obviously. I think there's maybe a way forward with regards to the signatories of the Abraham Accords to have a serious discussion about how Islamic fundamentalism might be brought under control and some vision of how the Islamic Judeo-Christian world could be integrated. No one wants to have that conversation. He explained, "This is what happens when a naive, demented, and self-righteous multiculturalism takes the upper hand. When the upper class is willing to sacrifice the poor to their own moral presumptions, it's appalling in every possible way. It indicates something truly hideous beneath the surface. Not only on the rape gang side, but obviously on the side of the authorities that conspire to keep it a secret. Dreadful, pathological, inexcusable." Last week, Home Secretary A.E.T. Cooper pledged $10 million to support nationally local inquiries into the gangs. The first of which is set to take place in Oldham. It followed calls from senior politicians and Elon Musk to launch a full national inquiry. The inquiries will be led by Baroness Louise Casey and will examine the current scale of abuse. The investigation will focus on the cultural drivers and ethnicity of the gangs. Tom Crowther KC, who led the 2022 T-Ford grooming gang inquiry, will serve as an advisor to the investigations. However, the inquiries will not have powers to compel witnesses to give evidence, and measure that Rotherham MP Sarah Champion had advocated for the evidence gathered during these local investigations is not expected to be reported back to the Home Office for a national response. In other news, Melania Trump has launched a new cryptocurrency on the eve of her husband's inauguration as the 47th U.S. president. Her announcement followed the news that President-elect Donald Trump was launching his own Trump currency on Friday. Although both coins have risen in value, they have seen a volatile variation in their trade, taking to social media to make her announcement. Melania Trump posted on X, sharing the official Melania meme is live. You can buy Melania now. The official website for the official Melania meme explains that it is a cryptocurrency created and tracked on the Solana blockchain websites for both the Trump and Melania coins, included disclaimers that said that they were not intended to be or the subject of an investment opportunity or security. Currently, Trump has a total market valuation of about $12 billion, while Melania is currently approximately $1.7 billion, according to the CoinMarketCap website. Trump had dubbed the currency a scam in the past, yet became the first presidential candidate to accept digital assets as donations for his campaign. Lastly, King Charles and Queen Camilla appeared to rush to make a social media post as Princess Kate and Prince William broke tradition. The Duchess of Edinburgh is celebrating her 60th birthday today, and usually the King and Queen would lead the celebratory messages on social media. However, the Prince and Princess of Wales were the first royals to publicly wish Sophie a happy birthday in a break from royal tradition at 8:58 a.m. The couple wrote on social media wishing the Duchess of Edinburgh a very happy 60th birthday. Today, the King 76 and Queen 77 did not publicly make a post until 9:22 a.m. They wrote, "Wishing the Duchess of Edinburgh a very happy 60th birthday today." Accompanying the post was a reel of photographs of Sophie, accompanied by some fun music to celebrate the occasion. The royal family social media account did make a post about the Duchess of Edinburgh on January 18th, 2 days before her birthday. They wrote, "Ahead of the Duchess of Edinburgh's 60th birthday on Monday, a new picture has been released." The photograph was taken at Bagshot Park in January by Christina Ebener. The new birthday portrait showed Sophie in a black turtleneck jumper and white pleated skirt while sat by a window. UK Newsline understands that Sophie was interested in Ibn's creative style of photography and wanted to support a rising female photographer. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you've not yet already, make sure you do. Drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel